Hi kids! Have you heard of a happy egg named Humpty Dumpty? He's a very special egg with a big heart and an even bigger smile. He's round and jolly with a big smile that can light up the whole countryside. Everyone who meets him can't help but smile back. Humpty Dumpty lives in a bright countryside with green grass, colorful flowers, and a soft breeze. It's a place where the sun always seems to shine, and the air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Humpty Dumpty loves to sing and dance. Every morning he wakes up with a song in his heart and a dance in his step. His favorite thing to do is to twirl around in the sunshine, making up new songs as he goes. He has a song for everything, and his laugh makes everyone giggle. Whether it's a sunny day or a rainy one, Humpty Dumpty always finds a reason to laugh and sing. He loves making new friends and spreading joy. Whenever he meets someone new, he greets them with a big smile and a cheerful song. His happiness is contagious, and soon everyone around him is smiling too.
One sunny day, I climbed a small stone wall. It was a bit of an adventure for me, and I felt so excited. It wasn't very high, and I felt brave. From the top, I could see everything around me, and it felt like I was on top of the world. At the top, I saw the whole countryside, a pretty mix of colors and shapes. The fields were green, the flowers were bright, and the sky was a perfect blue.
Humpty Dumpty could see his animal friends playing. They were having so much fun, running around and enjoying the beautiful day. He waved to Bessie the cow, who mooed hello. Bessie was always happy to see Humpty Dumpty and would often join in his songs. He giggled at Percy the pig rolling in mud, making funny faces and having the time of his life. Percy loved to play in the mud, and his antics always made Humpty Dumpty laugh. And he sang with Tilly the bluebird on a branch. Tilly's sweet songs were the perfect harmony to Humpty Dumpty's cheerful tunes, and together they made beautiful music. Humpty Dumpty loved sitting on the wall. It was his favorite spot in the whole wide world. From up there, he felt like he was on top of everything. He felt tall and special, like a king surveying his kingdom. The wall gave him a sense of pride and joy. From his perch, he could see everything. Birds flying gracefully in the sky, fluffy clouds drifting lazily, and kids playing joyfully in the park below. It was a beautiful sight.
This is great! What a perfect day! The sun is shining and everything feels just right.
He sang his favorite song, a catchy tune about friendship and happiness. The melody was infectious, and soon a bluebird joined in, adding its sweet chirps to the song.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, feeling the gentle breeze and enjoying the view. But then, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. It was sudden and unexpected. All the king's horses and all the king's men rushed to the scene, their faces filled with concern. But despite their best efforts, they couldn't put Humpty together again. It was a sad moment for everyone.
Sammy the squirrel, who had been watching from a distance, climbed up to join Humpty Dumpty. He wanted to cheer him up.
Nice song, Humpty, but aren't you a little high up? Sammy asked with a hint of worry in his voice.
Oh, Sammy, don't worry. It's a low wall. I won't fall. It's more fun up here. I can see everything. Humpty reassured his friend with a big smile.
Sammy shook his head but smiled. He knew Humpty loved to have fun, even if he should be more careful. Humpty's adventurous spirit was something everyone admired. But from that day on, Humpty Dumpty promised to be a bit more cautious, ensuring his fun wouldn't lead to another great fall. As Humpty Dumpty sang, he swung his legs. He was having so much fun, he didn't notice he was near the edge.
Whoa, careful, Humpty!
Too late. Humpty Dumpty, still singing, swung too hard and fell. He bounced and landed on the soft grass.
Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Sammy rushed down, his heart beating fast.
Humpty, are you okay?
I'm fine, Sammy. See, just a little fall. I'm okay.
He wiggled, but he couldn't get up. Everyone heard Humpty Dumpty fall and Sammy's worried squeaks. Nice villagers came running to help, led by the king's horses and the king's men.
The king's horses were big and strong, with shiny hooves and kind faces.
The king's men were nice and gentle, with friendly smiles and strong arms.
They gathered around Humpty Dumpty.
Oh dear, Humpty Dumpty, are you hurt? That was a big fall.
Humpty Dumpty, a little embarrassed, smiled.
I'm okay, thank you, he chuckled. Just a little stuck.
The king's horses and men carefully lifted Humpty Dumpty back up. They made sure he was steady and patted his shell.
There you go, Humpty Dumpty, one of the king's horses said. Good as new.
Humpty Dumpty dusted himself off and looked at everyone. He had taken quite a tumble, but he was determined to get back up. The children around him watched with wide eyes, unsure of what to say or do. They had all been playing together, laughing and having fun, when Humpty had lost his balance and fallen. Now, as he stood up, he could feel their concern and worry. He felt a little ashamed, It wasn't just the fall that bothered him, but the fact that he hadn't listened to his friends' warnings. They had told him to be careful, but he had been too caught up in the excitement to pay attention. Now, he regretted not heeding their advice.
Thank you, everyone, Humpty Dumpty said quietly. He was grateful for their support and understanding. It meant a lot to him that they were there, ready to help him up and make sure he was okay. I'm sorry I worried you. I was silly, he admitted, feeling a pang of guilt. He knew he had been reckless, and he wanted to make sure his friends knew he understood the importance of their concern.
He looked at Sammy, who looked relieved. Sammy had been the one to warn him the most, and now he seemed glad that Humpty was okay. There was a silent understanding between them, a mutual acknowledgement of the lesson learned.
You were right, Sammy, Humpty admitted, his voice sincere. I should have been careful. He knew that Sammy's advice had been for his own good, and he wanted to make sure his friend knew he appreciated it. I should have been careful, he repeated, more to himself this time. It was a lesson he wouldn't forget.
Sammy smiled and patted Humpty's shell. It's okay, Humpty. We all make mistakes. His words were comforting, and Humpty felt a weight lift off his shoulders. It was good to know that his friends didn't hold his mistake against him. You're okay, that's what matters, Sammy continued, his smile reassuring. Humpty nodded, feeling a sense of relief wash over him. He was lucky to have such understanding friends.
Humpty Dumpty learned that being careful is important, even when having fun. It was a valuable lesson, one that he knew would stay with him. He realized that listening to his friends and taking their advice seriously was crucial. He learned to listen to his friends and ask for help. It wasn't a sign of weakness, but a sign of wisdom. He understood now that his friends were there to support him, and he should never hesitate to reach out to them. He was still cheerful and fun-loving, but he remembered to be careful and listen to his friends. He continued to enjoy his time with them, but with a newfound sense of caution and respect for their advice. True friends help each other. They look out for one another and make sure everyone is safe and happy. Humpty felt grateful to have such friends in his life. He kept singing his song, but he added a new part, a part that reminded everyone to be careful and to listen to their friends. It was a small change, but it made a big difference.
So be careful when you're having fun, he sang, his voice carrying a note of wisdom. It was a reminder to everyone that safety and fun could go hand in hand. And don't be afraid to ask anyone for a helping hand or someone to talk to, he continued, emphasizing the importance of seeking help when needed. For a helping hand or someone to talk to, true friends are always there for you. He finished, his song now a testament to the power of friendship and the importance of being careful. True friends are always there for you. The children around him smiled and joined in, their voices blending together in a harmonious chorus. It was a beautiful moment, one that Humpty knew he would cherish forever.
Humpty Dumpty was safe, and everyone learned a good lesson. Time to celebrate. The king's men played music and the king's horses clapped. Humpty Dumpty, happy again, asked everyone to sing and dance. He taught them the Humpty Hump, a dance with lots of wiggles and giggles.
Come on, everyone, let's sing and dance and celebrate friendship.
And they did. The countryside was full of music and laughter. Everyone joined in. Remember, kids, be kind to yourself and others. Like Humpty Dumpty, you can learn from your mistakes. You're never alone. Your friends and family are there for you. Like Humpty Dumpty's friends? Go have fun. If you ever feel sad, remember Humpty Dumpty and the importance of friendship, kindness, and being careful while having fun.